Hey Smears, I'm back again with another Beatdowns Fights video. So, I have more fresh fights here today. And like I say, every single day here, I do fresh new fights each day. And I do these like per day, 3 videos. I do these out, and basically, I enjoy doing these videos, and yeah, I enjoy doing these, and just like Scopely does fights. So basically, any type of fights out there. Like for example, if I take like Shrek, number Shrek up against like Crypto from the new Superman movie. So let's get to it. So the fights got this time. Okay, so I got the Terminator against Eve Macaro. After that fight, I got the Omni Drake against Alpha Trion. After that one, I got Darth Vader against Maui from the Moana movies. After that one, I got Green Goblin against Mr. Incredible. And after that fight, I got Loki from the Marvel comics. The Marvel Universe, against Hades from the God of War. The last one is Axel Foley against Indiana Jones. So who wins these fights? So we're gonna find out here. So the thing with the Terminator in the Terminator movies, Terminator is basically strong here. But Terminator is tough enough to take attacks, no problem. But the Terminator himself, like Arnold played Terminator, but Terminator is very durable. Sorry about that. Like the thing is with the Terminator is obviously very tough, strong, that. But its go-to firearm is a shotgun here. So yeah, Terminator is definitely a downright brutal fighter. Because the thing with Eve Macaro here, she's obviously more skilled, but she's always the better fighter too. Like she can find a way to take down the Terminator in a fight. Like she's obviously the better fighter. She can actually fight against John Wick himself. It is a close fight between the Terminator and Eve in this fight because Eve Macaro is obviously more skilled, better fighter. She's ruthless. I think that's enough for Eve to win. So Eve Macaro should win that fight. So the next fight is the Omni Droid against Alpha Trion. So the thing with the Omni Droid, this is the droid from the first Incredible movie. So to me, I'm not a big fan of the second Incredibles movie, but I just prefer the first one. So the Omni Droid is obviously supremely strong and supremely tough, but it is actually skilled when it comes to a fight. Like it was actually throwing around Mr. Incredible too, but it does have the advanced weapons too. So yeah, the Omni Droid is something else here. It's an all-another beast altogether. But because the thing with Alpha Trion here from Transformers 1, he was actually surprisingly skilled when it comes to a fight. Like you might think he was old, but when he turns into that Sabretooth mode, watch out. In that Sabretooth mode, you can just destroy any opponents out there. Until a certain Prime killed him in that movie. That's what really did Alpha Trion in. But still, Alpha Trion was obviously very tough and strong. But I think the Sabretooth mode alone is actually very impressive. That Sabretooth mode, if it can destroy like the Decepticons in that movie, I can see Alpha Trion in that Sabretooth mode tearing apart the Omni Droid too. It is a great fight between the two here, but I think Alpha Trion is the better fighter, and plus he's faster, he's stronger. I just think Alpha Trion is just better. So yeah, I think Alpha Trion would win this fight here. So the next fight is Darth Vader against Maui. So you might be thinking, well, this isn't fair. Vader wins. Well, hear me out here. So Darth Vader from the Star Wars universe, definitely my favorite Sith Lord of all time. Like, basically, Darth Vader has proven himself how powerful he is in the Star Wars universe. Like, he can stop ships from flying away. He can basically take point blank explosions in the comics, but he can fight against his own son, Luke, in the movies too. Like in the Empire Strikes Back, Vader was just overpowering Luke, but in Return of the Jedi, they were equally matched. But the thing with Maui from the modern movies, he's honestly very strong here. He's honestly very tough. Now, Hook grants him powers, but I still think Vader has the more raw potential here. I think he can win this fight. So yeah, Darth Vader wins. So the next fight is Green Goblin against Mr. Incredible. So who wins this fight? So the version I usually use is the very first Spider-Man, the one with Tobey Maguire, because I actually prefer the one with the helmet. The one from No Way Home, that one sucked in my opinion. I did not like that version because it did not have that helmet. It has to have the helmet for me to think it's Green Goblin. And to me, Green Goblin is obviously very tough. He's kind of like superhuman. But he can throw like pumpkin bombs, explode everything. But he can beat the crap out of Spider-Man too. Just like punching him, kicking him around. Still, Green Goblin can take it. He can take any attacks with his durability. Plus, he can fly with his glider. Well, yeah, Norman can kind of gets a bit carried away with his weapons sometimes. That's his real name. But the thing with Mr. Incredible is he's obviously very strong too. Like, he's obviously very tough. He's like a legit crime fighting superhero here. But what's Mr. Incredible gonna do against a legit Spider-Man rogue villain? It just is so brutal. I think because Green Goblin has the flight advantage with that glider, you can shoot missiles from that to basically catch Mr. Incredible off guard, get in there, and throw the pumpkin bombs. Close fight, but I think Green Goblin would win that fight. So the next fight is actually a fun fight. It's Loki from the Marvel Universe against Hades from the God of War video games. So who wins here? So Loki from the Marvel Universe, he's definitely very powerful though. Like, he can fight against his own brother Thor. But he's like a frost giant too. So basically, like Loki, because I saw the Loki series. I only saw the first season. I did not see the second season. But he's very powerful with his magic too. And plus, when it comes to like a fight with durability, not so great with Loki. Like when Hulk just like basically jumped into that building, and Hulk just jumped through that building, and he's just ragged on Loki, and that wasn't the greatest showing of Loki there is. But how about Hades from God of War? I think this is gonna play the exact same way when Hulk did with Loki here. Like, Hades from the God of War is obviously a very skilled fighter. Like, he's very skilled, but he can take souls too. I can see that happening with this fight. So yeah, I think Hades would win that fight. So the next and the final fight, it's Axel Foley against Indiana Jones. So I think between the two, these two are both men on missions. Like, Foley is not really a superhuman, but he's just at least a little bit superhuman. Like, I don't think he's as good as Indy when it comes to superhuman strength stuff, but he's still a great skilled fighter though. Like, he's very skilled, but he knows how to put up a good fight. But Indiana Jones is straight out superhuman here. that you may not think he's superhuman because he can bleed out, but basically he's taking a punch from the enemy boxer to take attacks from Ram and all that. He's superhuman. And plus, he's a great hand-to-hand fighter, and he has his bullet and his revolver. This is a close fight, but I think Indiana Jones would win that fight. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, so bye.